one for him historically in the World Championship, and day two is usually flawless from him, so let's see how he performs.
We do have a top of the table clash between Milkolov and Bonanno. Both players yesterday ended on 6 points. There has been an early breakthrough in that matchup. We can show you when we have it. It has gone the way of Manchester City and Matías Bonanno in that game as Neat comes forward once again. The Atletico Madrid blue stripe is cutting through this Team Liquid Levy defence at the moment. But here is Levy finding the pass through. Just couldn't quite get the animation on the pass that he wanted.
Even though he's losing 2-0, I'm enjoying the way Levy's playing at the moment. He's kind of counter-attacking with 4 players, the cam, the wings and the striker, and I think it's just a matter of time until he finds the right timing and scores a goal.
Just to give you all the updates, Paulo Neto and Marwan in action.
2 गोल मार दिया है वो.
Good defending from Levy.
लग तो नहीं रहा.
Virgil against Brees and Adida will take on PH Zin. No goals in that game. Brees leading 2-0. The guys on the desk talked about that game and said Brees needs points with his opening 2 draws, and he is leading 2-1, sorry, at the moment in his game, as Paulo Neto leads 2-0 against Marwan. There's your updates.
If you were playing in here, Rich, do you think you'd get those draws? Like, would you be happy with getting 1 point a match?
I mean, what, 6 points? If you got 6 draws, it'd be 0 goal difference.
0 goal difference? I think you're through.
Don't know. Maybe in 24th. Maybe in 24th. Usually it's 7, 6. I think points was Resende in the first E-Champions League where we had this format. Last few months ago, E-Champions League, it was much more than that. 7 or 8 points were necessary to send you through. Question I want to ask you when we look past this game, after this round, 12 of our competitors, a third, will have played at least half of their matches as Levy finds one back there. How many points do you think they will need with only 9 points left to play for to get top 8? I'm talking top 8 now. How many points do you think that's going to be?
I do think 13 points are going to be enough, as we see.
Bonanno's going to be on 9 out of 9 if he continues as he's going here.
I do think 12 with good goal difference might be enough, but I would reckon 13 just puts you through.
So Milkolov equalising there, 1-1 in that matchup. Neat on the edge of the box, nice and concise dribbling with Luca Bacchio linking into Granit Xhaka. He's already got his name on the score sheet, but João Neves defensively strong in the tackle.
We can definitely see the clash of styles into this matchup. Neat likes to control the game. He's happy holding possession. I'm guessing he has 60% possession at the moment. On the other side, Levy, when he gets the ball back, he wants to counter-attacks. He wants to pass the ball to the strikers, to the cam, to try to look for the end-to-end FC. Even though he's happy holding the ball as well, as we can see now, I feel like when it comes to an end-to-end match, Levy is the clear favorite to take it home.
Well, I was just going to say, let's go to match number 2. However, we will pause that for now as they're in a pause. Nicholas is 3-0 up inside 27 minutes. When we do have a breaking play, I would like to
देख के लगता नहीं आज का मैच कौन लेके जाएगा बे.
In the defensive area of the pitch.
Wow, just flawless from Levy. I did mention when he was too near down that I was enjoying the way he was playing. I thought it was the right way of counter-attacking it, and he's doing everything because he's punishing with the counter-attacks, but if he needs to build up slowly from the back, he's happy to do it as well. So Levy at the World Championship, at least for the last 3 years, he's really consistent.
Yeah, 3rd last year, 4th the year before. He's certainly at the World Championship seems to just need to get all that and get into a grand final, and then we might see the biggest silverware haul of the season going Levy David's way. Let's head on over to game 3, because that was a match that the guys on the desk were previewing earlier with Greece in action. He got 2 draws in his opening game. He's now taken on Virgil in that game, and you can see the updates coming through on the right-hand side of the screen. Greece is leading 4-2 against Virgil. Must-win game for the team vitality. PSG man. And he's doing it right now as Jude Bellingham finds the extra pass to Lionel Messi.
लो left the world 3 मार दिया
See, indeed, I do expect a pause from Nid because he's getting
क्या
this
बात
right now. But one thing that I really enjoyed that people at home should learn from Levy.
अबे कोई हो कि नहीं
Was trying to push with the bruiser with the advanced defending. That was the exact timing in which Levy went for the skill. So if you want to counter attack someone that really abuses bruiser, that abuses advanced defending, you should go for the skills. In this case, it was the Magirius build cancel, but it can be a roulette. It can be anything because, as we all know, bruiser is pretty effective. But if you're good with the right timing and with the right skill, you can definitely score goals against it.
Absolutely. Nick coming forward from the kickoff. Salma into King of Nazareth. Goals galore at the FC Pro World Championships. 2 players who come into this third match on 3 points. Very, very narrow victories and defeats for the pair of them. 8-7 loss and 8-6 win against Di Fernandez and Paulo Neto for Levy. As for Neat, it was a 5-3 loss against Danny Pitbull and a 4-3 win against Virgil. Shows their games have been very narrow, and the game that we're seeing here, Grav, is showing us maybe why.
Exactly the same. We will see a lot of 4-4-1-1 against 4-4-1-1. Of course, there were a couple of matches that were one-sided yesterday, but everything was pretty narrow, as you were mentioning. I feel like what we will see today here at Paris is going to be the same. Well defended by Maldini now. We see the replay coming in from the Adida against PH match. Osiala with a good finesse to make it 1-0. PH needs those 3 points.
As for Nicholas, we told you it was 2-0 up. There's the third. And he added a 4th down the byline into Vinny Jr. Nicholas, you said that 6 points was an absolute must for him today, and he's on his way to picking up half of that tally as Paulo Neto has had his own way against Marwin. While we were showing you a few replays there, Levi David has gone back in front here. I'm sure we'll see that goal when we can. We'll give you a full half-time update of all the matches and get Grav's thoughts on them as we approach the break. But as of this match right now, we're just going to stick with it for the final 30 seconds or so.
As we see the replay coming in, Kika passes the ball to Saka. The first touch is amazing, opening up the angle for a finesse. And Levy started losing 2-0, but he's turning up 4-3 now.
And it only feels right going to half-time, really, probably at 4-4 with how these two have been trading blows. 2 heavyweight boxers, but it will be advantage Levi David after the first 45. Let's have a look around these other matches then. Nicholas leading 4-0 against Smoke. We have got Brees 6, Virgil 3 against Adida, sorry, that is. Milkalov and Bonanno is 2-2, and Paulo Neto leading 4-2 against Marwan. There's all the matches for you at home as well. We do also have a B, C and D stream that you can follow along with. I believe we've got Dan Gaskin, Mark Onset Hatcher, Matt LaBelle all covering the action for us out and about as well. Big takeaways at half-time across all the matches.
Yeah, for me the 2 big narratives are the heavyweights are starting to get underway here in Paris, especially with Levy and Nicolas. But we shouldn't sleep on the other matches. This Paulo Neto against Marwan. Marwan could have easily got 6 points yesterday, but it was just those close margins, so he needs to defend better in those situations. He's not doing it right now. He's in 5 goals in the first half against Paulo Neto.
The ultimate dark horse of this tournament so far, I've got to say, has been Milkalov. 2 wins in his opening 2. He's now drawing at half-time against Bonanno. If you gave him 7 points and said, shake my hand, can you take that at the start of the day before we kick off? 7 points out of 9 after the first 3 games? Absolutely. 108th ranked player coming into this.
खेल foul
That's reckless from Marwan.
penalty
There's a red card at the edge of the box, and that could be Paulo Neto in pole position.
I had a good chat with Paulo Neto's coach before the match, and he told me how, in his opinion, defending was hard at the moment here in Paris at the Esports World Cup. So that was a perfect example of the way Dembele was sprinting, and the timing was just slightly off with the sliding tackle. So Marwan got a red card, but I think that's something that we are seeing in here as well, Rich. It's hard to defend because we're seeing a lot of goals. I feel like the tackle.
अबे 2-3 मैच एक ही बार में चल रहा है शायद से.
And this has to be a goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
This has to go in.
Stand over it.
Oh.
Palonetto
6th goal.
6-3 with the man advantage as well. It seems too
अभी लग नहीं रहा है बे वो रिटर्न लेके जाएगा उसका.
at this point.
I mean, 3-goal difference, and not only that, but 10 men. I just don't see a way in which he can get a win. I'm thinking, to be fair, if I'm Marwan, I'm thinking about the goal difference now.
Yes.
I think it's massive.
If we can, let's have a look at this again. Here we go. Was it necessary?
The thing is, this year with the hard sliding tackle that's pressing R1 plus the sliding tackle, I do feel like you got a great chance of getting the ball back. So
क्या हो सकता है वीरू?
was it necessary? Probably it wasn't, but it's just that the sliding tackle this year, you can get the ball back easier. So I think he went for it, and of course it was a red card, but it could have been me if I'm playing, to be fair.
Where would you like to go as we jump back into Levy and Neat? I think this might have been the answer. With
नीट और लेवेंडर के इधर में 4-6 का गोल.
Trailing 2-0, got back in the game, got in front, and since he's got in front, he's not really looked back.
4 गेम एक ही बार में कर रहे हैं क्या ये लोग?
I want to ask you about Neat, just as this attack comes in. Obviously, you former teammates with him.
Yes.
आज अपना गेम भी है ना? इंडिया का कितना टीम है?
We saw his dominance in La Liga over a 2-year spell, really. It was a 24 months where no one could get near him. Are you surprised that he's not been in a World Championships, really, and made a deep run? And with the quality and the technical ability he has, could this be it, do you think?
This could be his chance of... I don't think he has, gameplay-wise, he has what it takes to win the World Championship, but I think he can get far. I think he could...
Semi-finals?
Yeah, he could get into... Even though this year, he's not playing well throughout at least the regular season, but you never know with Neat.
He does have that little bit of clutch factor. Speaking of clutch factor, Levy David, ice in those veins. Never looks out of a game.
No, never. And Salma Parayola, I mean, just 3 playstyle pluses, and that's a hat-trick now, Rich.
Best winger on the game.
In my opinion, yes. One thing that I really like about the Team Liquid Players Academy, whatever you want to call it, is the use of the trivela, of the finesses of the ball roll to kind of use those angles right. I feel like they're the best at this. Like, if you just give them an inch, they'll spam the ball roll trivela and it's going in.
Yeah, the game-changer playstyle obviously coming in with that contextual trivela, but finding the perfect angle on when to go. When to hit the low driven, when to hit the regular trivela into the far corner. Well, this game at 7-4, let's go somewhere else, unless Neat can score on this attack, and we'll come back to this game to see a full-time result, with it being our featured match. I would like to head over and show some love.
6 गेम में 1 टाइम में.
He's in action right now, and he is up against Matthias Bonanno. Bonanno's just got 3-2 up there with Adam Wharton. Let's go into that game, because it's 3-3 now. What a performance from Milkolov.
Nobody expecting him to get 9 points, and that could happen after this match. It's going to be a tough one, and I'm sure both of them will be happy with 7 points out of 9 possible, but it's still, you have a third of the game left to go, so let's see.
Qualified through the virtual Bundesliga, he was in that 3rd, 4th place playoff match with Nasada already having qualified with the FC Pro Open. It meant that the spot that Nasada got through the virtual Bundesliga for the qualification then went down to a qualifying match. Milkolov won that game, meaning that the FC Pro World Championship ticket was in fact his. He might not have had a fantastic season on the rankings, however, it seems as though he's a big game player, Graverson.
Definitely, and let's see how he performs today as we see the replay of Virgil's goal to make it 4-5. So that game is as close as every single one today, to be fair, apart from that Levy against Neat. And Milka, that virtual Bundesliga performance was really something else. Now let's see, because he's turning up in here. at the league stage. I think with one more point or a win, he gets
That'd be 9.
He gets that top of 24.
Absolutely.
And then 3 more matches. Wow.
Marbe.
Full play from Milkalov. Utilise the byline. The Lacriqueta straight into the pass. He's
मस्त
come to
घुसा
play
के
here in
लेके गया
Paris.
था लेकिन आखिरी मोड़ में
Now Matias Bonanno trying to counter with the 2v1 on the wing with Dembele, with Marc Pubil.
Pause cued there from Milka. Just fresh legs, do you think?
Probably.
Mara.
This is
It's going to be going in at 4-4.
AG
so
goal
lucky, because the other centre back was defending the possible pass.
AG goal
to
bro
Bellingham, and of course the
Bonano
whole defensive line was a mess.
Well, let's just run you through the other matches here as we're in a pause right now. We've got Levi David 8-4 up against Neat. Nicholas still leading. It is a 4-1 scoreline against Smalt. How are we looking with Paulo Neto, Grava, against Marwan?
Paulo Neto still leading 7-4 with, we have to remind people it's 11 against 10 men, so Marwan has a difficult job, and of course it is an offside goal by Paulo Neto, so it's not 8-4, it's still a massive defensive performance because it's the 57th minute of the game and he has not conceded a goal yet.
Yeah, and in that game with Virgil and Brice, I believe we've just got into a slight technical pause. We'll bring you the updates when we have them. Let's jump back into the action when we can. Another, just coming out the back of the pause, you see Milkalov there making his tactical changes. And we are back underway. Talk to me a little bit more as well about Zavinho in behind Bonanno. Obviously, he's won a major tournament in his career. He's played at World Championships as well in the past. Talk about experience. He's been there and he's done it.
Mastermind of the game. For me, top 3. Yeah, back in the days, I would say he was top 3 in the whole world back in 2020. And if we talk about FC knowledge, for me, I've talked with many people over the years. I don't think I've met anyone who knows more about the game than Coutinho. It really is a privilege, I would say, for Man City to have him as a coach.
Just an encyclopedia.
He is.
Every animation, if you think something's hidden, he will have heard about it. Here is Matias Bonanno.
The main thing with Coutinho, I would say, when he was playing, he would pause the game and tell us, I don't think his player is switching well, so I'm not gonna look for passes inside of the box. I'm gonna go for the technical and then the finesse. And then you would see that the other player was not the player switching, and he scored the goal. But the thing is so hard when you're playing and you have that tunnel vision to kind of see those things. So as a coach, as you can imagine, he brings something onto the table.
We've just seen Paulo Neto here stretching his legs really against Marwan. He's pulling away as PSG goes 3-0 up against Adidas, and I think I heard some clappers from the Tuzzy Esports representative down at the front of the stage. The atmosphere they created in Sao Paulo at the Como y Libertadores was something that you simply had to be there for. So I'm sure if PSG does make a run into Saturday and Sunday, that atmosphere very well could be replicated here.
Hopefully.
Jude Bellingham down the line, gets in front of Saliba. Yapstam comes across, it's a lunge of a tackle. McGeady cancelled, back inside, reversal has to go on the outside. Goalkeeper rooted. Bonanno. 5-4 up.
I mean, just perfect left six dribbling, perfect McGeady cancellation. He used the technical as well to open up the angle, and then the low driven. I mean, it was just masterful from the Argentinian, who at the moment is on 9 points.
Goalkeeper rooted to the spot. They are all the matches that are taking place right now. As we said, Levi David leading still against Neat with Nicholas, who's going to be wheeling away with 3 points.
6 game की साइड में
We'll just join this game for the final couple of minutes with Levi David leading.
Levi David का मार रहा है bro.
Which would leave Levi on 6 and Neat on 3 points, having played 3 games.
Buena no
Tough
5
situation
है.
for him. He has to do what it takes to get the next win, because 3 points out of 12 possible would be just poor from him.
Mama
Wow, 2 roulettes coming in.
कर लिया था ब्रो.
And
अंदर अच्छा घुसाया था.
Bonanno's happy
कुछ भी
defending
बोलो.
these situations.
जो घुसाया था ना वो अंदर में.
We've seen
इसको
many a
घुस.
time win a game by 1 goal, and it doesn't matter. You might hear a huge vamos, and it sounded like it going for PhD.
Yes.
He
सब
was
घुस
leading 4
गया.
goals to 0, and it's
Offside
3
होगा bro.
massive points on the leaderboard up against Adida, who has been struggling here. I know he has been here for the entirety though. He stayed
Wow.
from
Oh.
the play-ins all the way through
बॉल निकाल लिया.
to the FC Pro World Championships, try and get acclimatized, maybe get some good practice in as well, having come from North America. Driven past Lacroix with intercept, just steps in front. Will there be a chance? You see the results update coming through at the bottom of the screen. Leverkusen full time, 8-5 victory against Neat. As we said before, Neat now on 3 points with
Wow.
3 games played. The extra man has paid Paulo Neto back in the end of that match. Let's just stick with this one for now, with Bonanno having given away possession. I was about to ask you, Grav, will Milkolov get a chance in this game?
He'll definitely will now with Ousmane Dembele.
You see where he wants to play it.
Look at Giuliano Simeone, he gets the ball to him. Bit rushed. I feel like Bonanno, with his experience,
He sort of baited him into that
Yes.
pass.
will definitely seal it off. As you can see, left stick dribbling. He's looking for the pass into a centre back. And let's see the added time, Rich.
I mean, what, 9 goals probably?
Ah,
I was going to say a +2, but it is only the 1 additional. And I don't think Bonanno, with all those years of experience with the Premier League title stacking up on the mantelpiece, is going to let Milkolov have a chance. 9 points from 9 for Manchester City's Bonanno.
great result from him. And I think we could say that puts him through into the top 24, but he's not happy with just that. He's aiming for the top 8. Let's see if he's able to confirm it tomorrow.
2 गेम खत्म हो गया नहीं.
Just looking at the other matches taking place, you can see what we can see here, with a couple of full times coming through. Nicholas against Schmolk as we joined this game live. Ball possession being given back to Brees here, and it is going to be
क्या हो
a
क्या रहा
restart
है.
from the 68th minute. Virgil coming into today, 1 win, 1 loss. He beat Neat 5-3. He lost to Nasada 7-5. There is a full-time result, Bonanno 5-4 against Milkolov, if you are just joining us here at the FC Pro World Championship. As for Brees, guys on the desk spoke earlier, a draw against Marwan 5-5 and a draw against Abing Maka
And
for him.
he was leading both games, so it was a pretty similar situation to this game. He was leading coming up to the end, and he conceded 2 goals. So let's see
And
if he's able to hold it this time.
his 3 games after this: Umut, Nicholas, Guga Ferraz.
Wow,
No easy game.
no easy game. And we have a rematch from last year's World Championship against Nicholas as well.
I'm sure Nicholas will want to get
वो
that one
पहुंचा
back.
दिया.
Benitez.
ये
Driving to the box, there's a
नहीं
driven pass to Ousmane Dembele.
नहीं जाएगा.
Little
जा से.
Gini cancel there, just offside. Full-time result: Smolka 1, Nicholas 5.
Flawless from the Iceman.
ये क्या है
It
भाई.
didn't need to be though.
1-5 के साथ.
It was a must-win game really for Nicholas,
Yes.
which seems crazy to say on day 2, round 3, but only 9 points left. These players are halfway through their games now. Free kick, dangerous area.
I know we say it each time,
It
but
should be a goal.
it has to go in.
Granit Xhaka over it. You're probably going to go goalkeeper's side here with power, and I think it goes in. Unless he can position Maldini on the other side, and maybe he's trying to make that wall as big as possible.
Outside.
It really should go in.
It really should go in. We say it each time.
Just put too much chip on the dip. Too much dip on the chip?
Don't know.
One of the two. Palo Neto 10-5 victory against Marwan.
Why?
The extra man did play the crucial part in the end. Casillas at full stretch to tip that one round the post. The only game that's currently underway still, 87th minute. PH in 5, Adida 1. That will be a full-time result coming through very soon. Here at the FC Pro World Championships, you're watching the very first round of fixtures from the third round of action here. How today is going to go, we're going to play technically 2 more rounds of action. It's going to be round 3 and round 4. Those rounds are split up into 3 different sections. You're watching section 1 of round 3. Coming up later, we've got all the heavy hitters. MS Dossering, Anders Vergang, 2-time world champion Manu Bachore. All going to be
काफी फास्ट लेके जा रहा है.
FC Pro World Championship journey. Only one player can be stood at the top of the FC mountain come Sunday evening, with 3 other players crushed keys in the bottom of their FC Pro World Championship title. Let us know at home, who do you think it's going to be?
Let's see, I'm having a look at yesterday's matches. PH conceded 8 goals against Levy-Finn and 5 goals against Hessers, and Nicolas conceded 6 goals against RBP and 6 goals against Manu Bashir. Both PH and Nicolas has just conceded 1 goal each, so defense matters in here for the World Championship.
Absolutely. Will Breese's defence hold up here? He's leading 5 goals to 4. He's already had a close shave with that free kick from 20 yards that Virgil really will look back on as a missed opportunity. It's been the only real opportunity he's had, Graf, since we've been watching this game from the 68th minute. Will he get another chance? As Brees comes forward once again, but there's no real urgency for him to score. Does get the ball picked off him. And I'll answer my own question. He will get a chance. Is it patience here, though?
I feel like you gotta be aggressive when defending. As you can see, the way Brees is defending with the second man press, with the team press as well. I do feel like he's doing it right. Let's see if he's able to hold it off. Yes, the goal.
A draw doesn't really help either of them. Vicky Lopez inside the box, twisting and turning, turns away from the bruiser, opens up with this, and Ika Casillas earning his paycheck. What a save that is!
Just 2 words, Rich. Goalkeeper movement. It is massive. We know it was patched. Is it 3 to 2? I don't know. We know it was patched back in the days, but it still matters a lot. You gotta be so good with the goalkeeper movement.
I mean, look, if we can, let's have a look at that save again. It could be a game-winning save. From Ika Casillas and Brees.
What a save. Save of the tournament so far. I thought it was going in.
Brees, 2 draws. A 3rd draw here is a real kidney punch. It's one that will leave you on the ground for a little while. The other 5 matches have wrapped up here. All eyes on that booth on the right-hand side of your screen. Virgil and Brees, we are in injury time. The last knockings of this game. Will the corner be pivotal? It's a short one. This was the save very quickly. Vicky Lopez. Oh, what a save for Ika Casillas. Let's go back to the live action. As the corner didn't amount to anything
Finish.
in the end there, and that will do as full-time
Where is it, bro?
the win on the board. Last year's runner-up at the FC Pro World Championships, you could say officially off the mark. 3 games down, 2 draws and a win for Virgil. Got to start getting points on the board. We have to remind you, top 24 go through, top 8 they will be progressing straight into the round of 16. Do not go anywhere because the FC Pro World Championships rolls on right after this break.
यहाँ पे टर्म
Every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there. Now, the proud founding partner of EWC, powering the biggest event in gaming, shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion, reach your impossible.
चलो यहीं के साथ में ख़त्म करते हैं। तो इसी के साथ में ख़त्म करते हैं हम लोग आज का ये वीडियो। आज का वॉच पार्टी सिर्फ इतने के लिए ही था।